All right, here's my thing. The West had Fratgate, Disastergate, whatever you want to call it. The South had Carter Deems Gate, Catgate, whatever you want to call it. And now the East has Icegate. Here's the deal. All right, this was a weird battle. Why was it weird? Because I was under the assumption there was 2-minute rounds with a 30-second grace period, and then in a tournament style, there should be a hard cutoff, right? A hard cutoff, right? And it didn't seem like they wanted to call a time on ice. Now he had I don't know what his first round. Well, let's get into it round by round. We had Head Ice versus Ty Law. It's actually the only battle I got to see it in so far because I was at work. Salute to everybody for all the birthday wishes. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Y'all are the best, literally, man. The support I'm getting, the outpour of just love is insane. And I love y'all back, and I always got y'all back. All right? However, the first round, I wasn't paying attention to the time limits because it's just, it's not something I like to pay attention to. All right. I had Ice winning that first. Ice definitely won that first. Half the time I don't know what Ice be talking about, but, he was good in that first round. He was definitely good in that first round. Ty was all right. Ty Law had a decent first round, but it was, I don't think it was as good as Ice. Second round goes, let me tell you something. Ice rapped for like 4 or 5 minutes, bro. 4 or 5 minutes. He had to have. All right? It was weird. It was weird. And he's got a little slogan at the end talking about his new slogan is if Norbs gets to 40 million, I'm getting 3 of it. Ice. All right. Norbs is in the comment section. All right. You had Immortal Tech 9, bro. He's talking about he got Norbs his lawyer, and he's gonna get more than 3. It's like they're already divvying up the money that Norbs might win off this lawsuit. All right, everyone else might get. Norbs might be left with some pennies after all the. I don't know. But all right, so I gave Ty that second. Ty wasn't as long as Ice, and honestly, guys, in a tournament style round, in a tournament style battle. I minus points for going over the time limit. I don't care if they call time on you or not. All right? Like why is Ice showing up with all that material? That's what I'm trying to talk about. He knows what the time limits are. It's not like he was getting stopped for that much crowd reaction. There was a little bit of crowd reaction here and there, but it wasn't like that. So I'm confused. And he was stumbling. He had a few stumbles here and there. Yeah, he definitely had a few stumbles. But anyways, and Ty Law, I thought he was more clean in the second, and I liked he was more precise, and I felt like he put it together better than Ice did in that second round. So I had it 1-1 going into third. This is where it all falls apart. Now I'm starting to pay attention to time limits because people are really complaining in the comment section about time, about Ice not calling time in the second. I don't know what he did in the first. I don't know how long he went in the first, but I'm assuming it was probably long. I don't know. I was paying attention. All right, but he definitely went long in the second. All right, and Ty's sticking to the time limits. Bro, in the third round, Ice rapped at least 4 minutes minimum, maybe 5 minutes. All right, 4 to 5 minutes. And it was a good round. He had a stumble in that round. All right, or he had a stumble in the second round or something. I don't know, and he had a little bit in the third. All right, it was choppy. His third round was choppy. All right, in my opinion, when I was watching it, I was looking like this. If Ty Law gets through his third round clean, I'm going to give him the battle if I was a judge. The third round, Ty Law starts, all right? And I don't know what happens. First of all, Ice is like talking right when Ty Law starts. Ty Law says something, and then Ice says something, and then Poison Pen did some weird thing, all right? And it kind of distracted Ty Law. I'm not even sure what really happened. It looked kind of weird to me, all right? And then Ty got like distracted from it, and then he starts choking. All right, and it was bad. It was worse than Head Ice's chokes and stumbles. But it's like, what was going on? But he ended up getting it back and finished the round. He finished the round, and it was what it was. Now, that's my problem here. This was a very weird battle, and that third round was very weird, like for Ice and Ty Law. So I really don't know what was going on. Now, there's a lot of sabotage going on the internet. All right, people are trying to block Ben Swayze. Now, the third round, the vote, the judges, the fan vote went to Head Ice, 59-41. All right, 3 judges voted for Head Ice, including Ben Swayze, and one judge voted for Ty Law. All right. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and call it an all-in-out robbery because Ty Law did really screw up that third round by his like mini choke, even though Head Ice was choking too or stumbling too. My thing is, if honestly, I'm almost like at the point where I'm like disqualifying Head Ice for going too long. He just rapped too long. That's not fair. Like, I don't know why he came with so much material. And they just let him rock. They let him rock. They wouldn't call time. Why wouldn't they call time? They just let him rock. I'm sorry. He started. Look, I looked at I looked at the time when he started. It was at, I can't remember. It was like, I'm just randomly saying. It was like 5:44, right? It was 5:48 and he was still going. And like, it was like, come on, that's 4 minutes. And it wasn't like the reaction was, are we stopped? Like, he didn't have a minute, 2 minutes of reaction time. So, like, they're just letting him go and go and go. And it was weird. I'd love to know the breakdown of the times because it just didn't make any sense to me. And I'm under the impression that it's 2-minute rounds with a 30-second grace period. That's what I'm under the impression of. Is there even a grace period? I don't even know if that's 100% accurate. I think there's a grace period, but I could be wrong. Isn't it? Maybe it's 2-minute hard. I don't know. But if it's 2 minutes, 30-second grace period, there needs to be a hard cutoff, man, at that 30-second mark. Hard cutoff. This is a tournament, man. You can't let people go over. I'm sorry. So a lot of people saying Ty got robbed. It's tough to say he got robbed because of that third round choke. Blah, 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 blah. We had Ice-T in the building. What is this? Lush is there. He's got, I think that's Ice-T and Immortal Technique. Pack it up, son. Fat Boy's packing up Ben for some reason. All right. Ty Law, that's not how you bring out a graph. He's Frags quoting bars. I don't know why Stephen A. Smith's on my timeline. What is my verse? This is not sketching. It has nothing to do with it. This is awfully entertaining. What is Jim's going off about?
It was done. I like Head Ice. I chilled with Head Ice, smoked blunts. It doesn't matter. This isn't about friendship. It's about who. Kotd, Ice-T. Was this even a judging or a graduation reunion with Head Ice there? I'm not saying they were scared. I'm not saying that. I just feel like they called it wrong. 2-0 battle over going into the third. It was over. The battle was over.
So Jim's had Ty Law 2-0. See, I gave the first to Head Ice. All right? And again, first watch. So I had a 1-1 going into the third. But my thing is, I'm not mad if you're disqualifying Head Ice for going too long. That's not fair. It's not.
It was done. I like Head Ice. I chilled with Head Ice, smoked blunts. It doesn't matter. This isn't about friendship. It's about who. Kotd.
They're showing Don Marino and Ill Will. I think that was from Guardians of the Culture. Right now on whatchamacallit. The battle was super close. This guy Eddie guy. Any other new news? What else has he got going on? Yeah, whatever. Let me see if anybody else is tweeting. Well, no more battle rap. Throwing down in the kitchen. I don't know what Ben's talking about there. You better throw lights. Your wifey's fire. I think Ben Swayze might be the #1 judge in battle rap. From Gully the Kid. Gully TK. Gully the Kid. I don't know, man. Look, I'm not going to call it an all-out robbery just for the simple fact that my man didn't get through it clean. He didn't get through his third round clean. I could see how if you give Head Ice the first, you give him the third. I'm still very upset by the rounds, the long rounds. I think that plays a part. If Head Ice had to condense his material and play fair, I think it would have looked different. And honestly, the long round was kind of playing against Head Ice because in that second round, especially, he was starting to stumble at the end of the second when he was already way over time. And the same thing in the third. It's like, what are you doing, Head Ice? Why are you rapping so long and then you're messing up? This makes no sense, right? So, I don't know, guys. Let me know if y'all seen this battle, what you think. I think it's controversial. What saved this thing to be a huge controversy, an insane controversy, is if Ty Law got through that third round clean and they still gave it to Head Ice. Then we would have had frack level insane problems here. All right. I was in the building when Head Ice battled Roan. All right. And that was insane. Roan beat that man. They gave that battle to Head Ice. I thought Cortez beat Head Ice. All right. They gave that battle to Head Ice. All right. Look, I don't know, man. I don't know. Head Ice. I don't like what was going on in that third. And I could see a case for people saying that Head Ice or Poison Pen or whatever the heck was going on at the beginning of that third round that threw my man off. But on the flip side of that, Ty Law has to be professional and had to have composure and fight through it. All right? And he wasn't able to. I mean, he ended up fighting through it at the end, but he still had a very prolonged choke, stumble, whatever you guys want. I'm not going by the little 7-second trash. I don't know what that is. All right? I've been watching battle rap my whole life. I'm not going by 7 seconds. I know what a stumble is. I know what a choke is. I know what this is and that. I don't care what they're talking about. All right? Stumble, 7 seconds. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Ty choked. All right? He got it back, but he choked. It wasn't an ending the round choke, but it was a choke beginning round. And then he got it back. Head Ice stumbling all over the place in that second and third round. All right? Didn't choke, stumbled a lot. Brought it back. Kind of you could make a case for one of them being a semi, like, I don't know. I gotta watch the battle again. Very weird battle. And they gotta figure out this time limit stuff because it needs to be fair. There needs to be a hard cutoff on the time limit. All right? This was insane. It was not fair. But controversy is king here, I guess. And it is what it is. So let me know what y'all think. Love you guys. I ain't mad if you had Head Ice. I'm mad if you had Ty because this was a very weird battle. And this is why I will never be a judge. Love you guys. Peace.